All right. Good evening. Welcome to Feel Good Talk, Mind, Body, Soul, and Business. I'm your host, Charles Brakely, along with my special guest. I got to get it right. Versinia,
Versena.
Versena. Okay, I'm in there. Versena Coleman and my man J.L. Williams. How y'all doing this evening?
We doing fantastic, man.
Great to hear that. And again, I'm glad to have you guys on here. Well, women, you was it guys and gals? I don't even know if that's politically correct anymore. But I'm glad to have you on here, and we're gonna get started. But before we get started, I gotta pay homage to my sponsor, which is the A Game. So I'm just gonna turn them on right quick, and then we're gonna come back from the commercial break. And once we come back from the commercial break, we'll get started. All right. So here we go. This is the A Game. All right, and that is the A Game. Great for vitality, energy, strength, and libido. And this is for men. Again, this is for men only. I have 3 free samples left, so give me a call at 302-723-2836. Again, 302-723-2836 to get your free sample of the A Game. All right, so now we're going to get right back with our special guests, and I'm going to let them talk about what they're doing. They're doing some major things here, and the topic of which we're talking about today is called Co-op 50/50. So I'm gonna let them do the talking, and I'm gonna sit back and just enjoy, what they have to say. So whoever wants to go first, you can go on with the let everybody know exactly who you are and what you do. How about that?
Hello. Okay, thank you for inviting us this evening. My name is Versena Coleman, and I will begin the talk about Co-op 50/50. So Co-op 50/50 is a platform that we are currently on. We know that everybody has had hard times. I'm going to first start off before I tell you exactly about Co-op 50/50 with my personal testimony. So when COVID-19 happened, I lost 2 jobs. My daughter turned 18, so child support ended, and then they denied me unemployment. So unemployment, they denied that to me. So as a single parent, I had to decide, what am I going to do to make sure that we have income coming into our home? Well, at the time, I started on a platform, which a lot of you know as Flowers. And then I ended up in a platform as the Susus, and I was administrator over both of those. And they did well. Everybody was making money, and then it stopped. Got into another platform where I made $100,000. I took out $50,000 and left 50, and then it stopped. So at that point, as a leader, I had to find something for my team, for the people that were following me in these financial ventures. And so a friend of mine brought Co-op 50/50 to me and said, "Look at this, person. You really need to look at this." And I looked at it, but I really wasn't feeling it. I was in a place where, and I'm just going to say in the flesh, that I wanted to just sit still, and I didn't want to build. I'm a builder, but I didn't want to build. How do you tell a builder to not build? But that's where I was. And so, the person told me, he was like, just put 10% of your energy into this. And it'll do well. And he went from 10% to, he said, give it 50%. Okay, just take a whole week and do this, just this. And so when I started working on it, I'm going to say my foot in. I put 1 foot in and started. And in a week, I had $10,000. I was like, oh, hold on. So I went ahead and put my other foot in and gave it all my energy and had 20,000. And so in 2 weeks. And so that happened because this platform has a successful system. So let me tell you about the system. So basically, you can get hundreds of thousands of dollars on this platform, and all you have to do is follow the system. So the system is a proven system. It is fully automated. There's no middleman, and the system is perfect. It works. So I found out that I actually know the owner on this platform, and he's been doing, excuse me, he's been doing crowdfunding since 2001. Guys, we're in 2021. So that tells you that he has a 20-year run of doing crowdfunding and that he's successful. So once I realized that I knew him and I checked out the platform even more, they're using this platform in over 200 countries. Over 200 countries.
Mm.
And people are getting these donations on a daily basis. So this system is a 2x2 peer that 100% of the donations are given out. What does that mean? When you come in to on this platform and you pay it forward for two, half of those donations come to you and half of the donations go to a team member. Now, you don't know who that person is who gets that other half, but instantly half comes to you. So you are made whole. Like I said, there's no middleman. You don't have to wait, and you immediately receive these donations. So this is not MLM, guys. This is not gifting. This is not flowers, and this is not susus. So if you've ever been on those platforms and you were successful, and then the time you were on them and you weren't successful, you want to be on this platform because with it being fully automated, you don't have to worry about somebody telling you where to send your money to. The system automatically does it. You get in where you fit in. There's 8 different wheelhouses, starting from $25 to $4,000. And as those wheelhouses fill up, because there's 6 spaces in each one, as they fill up, those donations are given to the people who they're supposed to go to, including you and others. So when you reach the $4,000 wheelhouse, you will have you will receive in a month's time 23,925. Now, because the system is fully automated, guys, this is a residual. So once you start in the 25 and 50, the system puts you back in the 25 again, and it starts another cycle. So then you're up to 47,100. And I know these numbers to some people, they're like, for real? No, for real. So when I woke up and I reached that $4,000 wheelhouse and I woke up to $2,000, one day I had $6,000 in my back office, $3,000, 1,500. These donations were coming in back to back. So I'm telling you from experience, I'm not just making this up. This is not something somebody told me. This is what happened for me. Because not only do you receive those donations from your personals, you receive them from their personals. You receive them from above, you receive them from below, and you receive them from people who continue to re-enter into this platform. So it's only 3 simple steps, guys, that you have to do. You have to register to become a donor, and that's because you know somebody. You have to know somebody in Co-op 50/50 to get into Co-op 50/50. They help you to get to, and you help to pay it forward for 2. That's what we call it. We call it paying it forward. So you don't have to bring anyone, you pay it forward. It's just like when you go to Starbucks, guys. When you go to Starbucks and you pull up to the window and they say, oh, the person in front of you, they paid for you. That's how we do it here in Co-op 50/50. We pay for you. And then all we ask is that you pay for the person behind you who's coming in. Pay it forward for those 2. And that's how you receive these donations over and over and over. Again, the first step is you. The second step is you paying it forward for the 2 and then teaching them to pay it forward for 2. Now, before I turn you over to Mr. Williams, I have to tell you about Uncle Mobius. We talk about him all the time. Uncle Mobius is a super technology, guys, that loops around an infinity symbol. He loops around and he pays people throughout the platform who you don't know. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, half of those donations come to you and half goes to somebody else that you don't know. So we are always in the blessing mode. We're giving. It
Mm-hmm.
is a biblical principle for us to plant a seed and then we reap a harvest. And that's how
Absolutely.
this works. Guys, I'm telling you, it has made a difference not only in my lives, but in my team, in the people that we brought along with us. We have other people that are receiving these donations on a regular, and not to mention, they just did a co-op 50/50 part two
Mm.
that they're getting ready to start on August the 1st. And Mr. Williams, I'm going to let you tell it. And if you don't tell it all, I'm going to come back and tell it.
Y'all know
I'm
that's
going to
right.
pass
Yeah.
it over to you at
Well,
this time.
that's why I really wanted this to be a beautiful conversation, because I think it's something that, it's just so unique and powerful. We've heard of self-driving cars, right? We've heard of those things. And so we have now a self-driving economy. And so if you can really understand and get that and allow that concept to sink in, then you can really do this business. This business is like Sister Versena said, fully automated.
Yes.
That's what got me. That means that nobody has to get the money, the cash app it. We don't have to. We don't deal in none of that. We don't have to deal with the integrity of a person. We're dealing with the integrity of a system.
Mm-hmm.
And so systems are extremely important. And I love systems because system stands for save yourself significant time, energy, and money. And how you do that is through co-op 50/50, right? So, part of this is being able to raise money. And we raise money for strategy, not tragedy. Okay. So you have to be strategic in your lifestyle in order for you to really be successful in anything that you do. So you have to really, when you really get this concept and what it's able to do for you, understand it's two to get two. That's what maybe I'm on the slow bus right now, right? Because that for me, when I when I looked at that whole process of two to get two, and when I started getting the money, I mean, I started, to date, I've been in the business for like 28 days. I've made over $5,100 in 28 days. And so that's just sharing with you like my testimony and the strength that this has. I mean, I've never in my life been in anything where I've gotten that kind of result that quickly. And not only myself, but other people on my team are getting results. And they share with me all the time, like, man, where did this come from? How did I get this? You heard Sister Versena talk about Uncle Moby. Well, Uncle Moby comes and he just shows up right on time. Trust me, when that money hits your account, it's right on time. That's why I love it so much, because, you just never know, like, when it's going to happen. And when you begin to understand how this whole strategic piece is set up, where you're able to complete a wheelhouse. I'm now I look at my team and I'm looking at who needs what where, because I want to be able to finish a wheelhouse so I can then begin to go into another one so I can get paid for that one going into the next one. So I'm real strategic about how I actually flow with this. So this is extremely unique. I've never seen anything like this before. And one of the things that I love, Brother Chuck and Sister Versena, one of the things I love is being a pioneer in something. Let me tell you something. I've been involved in different businesses, and I've seen people who were the pioneers, those people that like started the whole flow, and maybe people didn't understand it in the beginning, right? People didn't understand the Wright brothers in the beginning, right? But everybody, I don't know too many people that haven't flown a plane. So they were pioneers in that industry. And so we are pioneering the industry of crowdfunding, right? And it is really taking on a life of its own to really see people sort of wake up to what it is that we're doing, and then they're actually seeing it for themselves. It is so like exciting to see that process and see my uncle, who is, He's like 70 something years old, right? And he is killing it. Like he got a couple people in the business here. They get bringing a couple people in, and it's happening for him. And he's looking in his back office. He got like $500 something dollars. He's like, yo, he said, yo, man, I love this. Is great. He said, and it's so easy. So if a 70 something year old brother can do it, anybody can do it. This is like it is so easy. And so that's what I love about this, the simplicity of it. It is very doable. It's very easy. And I love the future of what is going to take place with Co-op Crowd. That is going to be a whole nother, residual income, base, vehicle that we have with this whole part two of this whole situation. So this is what we want to share with you tonight. We're hoping that you can, feel the excitement in our voice and what it is that we are, what we are feeling, and at least take a closer look at what we're doing, because we're going to be showing up here, different testimonies, different people. We're going to be doing this every week. On Sundays, we'll be talking to Brother Chuck about that and bringing that whole piece together, because I want people to be set free financially. I want you to be financially viable to do whatever it is you want to do with the money. There may be causes that you have that you want to champion, and you want to raise money in order to do that. Guess what? You can do that here. There may be something personally that you wanted to achieve, no matter what it might be. Listen, you can do that here. It may be a car that you may want to buy for your daughter. It may be anything like that. You can do that here. Listen, the sky is the ceiling, and there's no ceiling in the sky. So, we can really get this done. So I'm looking for people that really desire more in their life, and they know they deserve more. And so I want to be able to put them in a system that can get them paid. And I'm gonna say this immediately. Immediately, right? Because guess what? Because as soon as you put a person in, it happens immediately, and it's that money is in your back office immediately. You hear what I'm saying to you? So this is what it is that we need to be focusing on. I want each and every person that is under the sound of my voice right now to really, once this is over, you'll have a call, a number that you can call, and listen, give us a call so we can really help you, pay it forward. And that's what we do. Sister Versena, you got anything else you want to share?
Wait a minute. Hold on. That's me. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Versena. I'm sorry.
I'm here. Okay, yes. And so I'm so glad that you told them about the Co-op 50/50 Part 2 that is going to make sure that there's additional funds, that it's a one-time for life, guys, for life. Even if, somebody stops inviting people and stops sharing, and it slows down somewhere 10 levels plus below you, it doesn't matter. Once you're on the Co-op 50/50 Crown, is what it's called, Co-op Crown, which is the Part 2, that's for life. That's a one-time donation for the rest of your life. And from that, and because of that, and Uncle Mobius, you're going to always receive donations. Now, I want to speak to the leaders who are out there that are listening. If you are a leader and you have a group of people that follow you, and you guys work together and you work good together, our team is the team to come and work with. Because not only do I help those who are direct to me, I help those who are in our team, those that want to build their teams and have them get to that financial, that wealth, that economic, we're cooperatively working together to achieve a common goal, to be debt free, to be financially free. Guys, this is the new Black Wall Street, and it's digital.
And it's digital.
I actually owned a beauty supply over there off of Greenwood in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So when I say this is the new Black Wall Street, I'm saying it from my heart, from experience of working together. We have to do it. We don't have a choice, guys. So this is our time. This is our season for us to make a difference. For everybody who has lost a job, that is waiting on a stimulus check, this is the stimulus of the stimulus.
Come on here.
Mhm.
Okay. Hey, I
No,
do got
that's
a couple questions right quick. I guess, and I'm probably going to answer some of the questions out there. You were talking about crowdfunding. Could you explain that a little better? And also a wheelhouse and
Okay.
Uncle Mobley. So if you could
And
explain all
Uncle
three
Mo.
of those, we'll go one at a time. We'll go
Okay.
crowdfunding first.
Okay. So
Mhm.
crowdfunding, most of you know about GoFundMe.
Mm-hmm.
GoFundMe is crowdfunding. PayPal has crowdfunding, and so
Okay.
does Facebook. They all do the crowdfunding where they have a platform where you can have people send you money. Well, the difference between them and us is that there's not a lot of advertising for you. Most people don't know how to advertise, but here, because everything is fully automated, when you bring your people, your donations are instant. They are instantly in your back office. You instantly have access to them. You don't have to wait to withdraw once you reach that $4,000 wheelhouse, which you asked about. The wheelhouses are 6 people coming into each of those levels. So we have 8 levels, guys. The $25, 50, 150, 250, the 500, 1,000, 2,000, and 4,000. So you have 6 spots in each one of those. So when people come into those wheelhouses, they fill up. Once you get 6 people in there, that wheelhouse closes and you're paid in full on that wheelhouse. It's half of the donations. So count that amount in halves. If it's a $25 wheelhouse, it's $12.50. If it's a $50 wheelhouse, it's $25. But let's jump on up to the $4,000 wheelhouse because it's $2,000. And just to let you know, I just heard that $2,000 just went in somebody's back office as we were getting started on the program today. So I got a message. Hey, I just received a $2,000 donation.
Come on here. Come on here. That's always on time.
And Uncle Mobius, let me speak about
Yeah,
Uncle
there you
Mobius.
go, Uncle Mobius. Yeah.
So Uncle Mobius is a system, is a part of the system. And what he does is, remember, half of that donation, when you sign somebody up direct to you, you receive half of that. I'm going to say $500 donation. You receive $250, and Uncle Mobius does like this in an infinity sign and finds a person who needs that other $250, has a wheelhouse that has a spot open, and he pays them. So we don't know who it is, but you know it's somebody in your team. So while you receive half, somebody else in your team receive half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, you said something about paying forward. So how does that all break down too, as far as paying forward?
Okay. So I'll use us. So if Mr. William is bringing you and I in, he's going to pay it forward for us to come in. Then he pays for us to get on the platform. And that pay it forward is a $25 spot plus the $29.99. I just say $30 for the software to be able to use the back office and everything. That's for the whole year. $30 for the whole year. And then moving forward, when it's time to pay it again, it comes out of those donations. So nothing else. The only thing that's going to come out of your pocket is you paying it forward for your 2 people to come in. Now, we use cryptocurrency. So for those of you who are not cryptocurrency savvy, we can help you. And for those of you that are cryptocurrency savvy, you got this. So all you have to do is purchase the cryptocurrency, pay it in, and then when it's time for you to receive your donations, request your money, and it comes out in Ethereum. So we're paid out in Ethereum. For those of you that know cryptocurrency. And for those of you that don't know it, it's the sister to Bitcoin. So it's the next Bitcoin.
Okay. All right. Hey, you answered my question. We did have some comments in the back. We have a couple comments in the back, so I get to them. I don't want them to get too stale. So we have Shayna Gordon. What's going on, Shayna? She says, hello, everyone. What's
Hello.
going on? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you.
Hello.
If anybody got any questions out there, let us know. We definitely would like to hear some of the questions you may have. Lakia Milburn, she's listening on YouTube. She says, "Hello, Chucky and guest. What's going on, Lakia?
Hello.
Thanks for tuning in like always." And she does have a question. How do a person access this site?
So that's a great question.
Mhm.
So in order for you to access the site, now you can go to coop5050.com and read up about the company. But in order to become a member on Co-op 5050, you have to contact us after this show, and then we will help you to get onto the site where you can actually be a member. So, but you can go to coop5050.com. And from there, it has about, you can find out the information about the company. And let me tell you guys just a little bit about the owner, okay? His name is David Rosen. And like I said, I personally know him. Now, David Rosen, he started the crowdfunding back in 2001. And if you don't know, you can also look this up. And you can go Google crowdfunding and see that it's us working together, putting our resources together to reach a common goal. But President Obama, when he was in office, he signed a bill so the crowdfunding could be legal for you and I. Because before, only millionaires and billionaires could do crowdfunding. And so now we have the opportunity to do it. And guys, our platform has given out over $1 billion. I said it, over $1 billion to families that's helping them to, like my daughter just graduated from esthetician school. I had to pay that deal. That was paid with Co-op 5050 money. She is in need of a car to go and work. That's going to be purchased with the Co-op 5050 money. So I say that to say this platform is working for me, and it can work for you. Whatever your need is, if you're a church and you have the men's section, you have the women's section, the children's section, they need to do fundraising, even a building, to purchase a building, purchase a home, whatever it is you need, you can get that with these donations because these are tax deductible. They're tax deductible.
You know what? I wanted to say something right here. The first, time I really saw how crowdfunding worked was actually through a church here in the area where I live at in Delaware. Actually had their members agree to put a certain amount of money together for a certain period of time, and when that happened, when they reached their goal, guess what? They were able to break ground on the church, and it's like a mega church in this area right now. And not only that, but it's paid off. And it's paid off as a result of crowdfunding. Now, whether they knew they were doing that, they knew it was crowdfunding or not, that's what they were doing. And that's exactly what we are doing. And whatever your goal might be, I don't know what it might be. You might want to open up a daycare, a new business. You need some seed money. Well, there's nothing like having, people that, agree with you and they want to, how can I help? Well, I'm glad you asked that question, and you can begin to share with them about what it is that we do. And not only that, but they can see an opportunity for themselves. Listen, y'all, there is so much opportunity here that it is unbelievable what it is that's happening already. And I'm just looking forward to helping so many people to get money as an issue out of their life and become more financially viable. That's what it's about. Like Sister Versena said, we are creating the new Black Wall Street, right? And it's about us joining arms, working together. Teamwork makes the dream work. We make it happen together. We don't leave nobody behind. When we see holes that are unfilled, guess what? We fill them. The next man up. That's how. Listen, like LeBron said, next man up. Let's go. and that's what we do. So let me share this with you. What we've done with our family. This is our family. What we've done. Everyone that comes in the business in our family, they go right up under one another. and then we help them also fill in those other spots as well. So we are collectively coming together, helping one another to become more viable financially, and reaching our dreams and goals together, right? Teamwork makes the dream work. Together, everyone achieves more. That's what it is that we are about. And if that's what you are about, we want you to be a part of our team. So listen, please contact us. And so we can even answer more questions. You might, see an opportunity for yourself. And Ms. Versena and I will be glad to work with you and help you and your family become more financially viable. But that's what we're about.
Awesome, man. I like that. And Lakia says, well, I think we already answered that, kid. She says, how does the system help? And then she also says, is co-op where you donate money to a person trying to start a business? I'll let y'all answer that.
Okay, so basically how the co-op 50/50 helps. Co-op 50/50 help to put money in your pocket, in your household. So it can help you start a business. It can help someone who has lost a job just to have income in their household. I mean, for whatever the need is, to pay off debt, to just food. I mean, whatever the need is, co-op 50/50 can help. So all you have to do to be a part of co-op 50/50 is to contact us. And Mr. Williams, I'm going to have you give your name and number at the end. Contact us and we can tell you how to come on. The corporate does a corporate call 6 days a week. So we have calls 6 days a week, every day but Sunday, that you can come on and you can invite people on. We have a video that you can see. And so that's what you're going to do. Contact us, Mr. Williams, if at this time, if you'll give them your name and number.
Yes, absolutely. My name is J.L. Williams, and you can reach me at 302-897-9563. That's area code 302-897-9563. And if you could, my phone got cracked and it broke, so it doesn't work. So I have another phone coming tomorrow. So if you if you can call me
I'll
tomorrow,
give my number for tonight.
yeah,
Okay.
give your number for
And
tonight. Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys, you could call me at 316-293-8533. Again, my number is 316-293-8533. And my name is Versena Coleman. So feel free to give us a call, guys, if you need additional information. Like I said, you can start a business with this. You can pay your bills. You can take care of your household. And this is three of the questions that I like to ask people. Do you need more money than you have? Do you know two people that need more money than they have? Are you able to pay it forward to get those two into this platform today? And if you can answer yes to all three of those questions, this is the platform for you. This is it.
And we also have another question by Lakia. She says, what if a person don't have the team? Then what happens?
Well, Lakia, I used to be, I don't know if you remember me saying this, but I was administrator over a susu and over a flower. And so when people came to me and said that they didn't have anyone or they didn't have two people that they could pay it forward to. So you're not having to go get two people and they have to come with their money to get in. You're paying it forward for those two. I'm going to say this to you. Lakia, for $47,100, if that person, those two people that you talk to, if they're not willing to come aboard with you, they are not the two for this platform. You know, you're going to get 47,000, and you're going to get this income, these donations as a residual. That's my answer to that. So you want two like-minded people, and I know you, Lakia, like me. You have two family members who you love and care about. You have two friends. You have a sister or a brother or somebody who's like a sister or a friend or a coworker. So I know that you can find those two. So I know you're just talking to me hypothetically for the person who would say that they can't find their two to pay it forward to.
Okay, awesome answer. And we
Mhm.
got Izzy Meditate. She says, hello, everyone. What's going on, Izzy? Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate that. And then
Hey, Izzy.
we also have family members that talk to each other too, as far as the whole Feel Good Talk family. And she's shouting out Shannon. She says, hey, Shannon. So there you have it.
Y'all gotta feel good family.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. We call ourselves. We got a big family. Nice size family here. So
Yeah.
we
That's a
do our thing.
beautiful thing. That's
But
beautiful.
I got a question. What about now you said pay pay for it. Okay. Let's just say not pay for it. I'm sorry. Let's say you got the 25, you said 50, 100, 150, or is it was just 150? 25, 50, 150. Is that what it was? Was it?
Yes,
Okay.
255, 1,000, 2,000,
Okay.
4,000. Yes.
Okay. So let's just say a person comes in at $25. Okay.
Mhm.
Wheelhouse. How does he get to the next wheelhouse? How does that work? I know he has to bring in two people, but and I know it was 6 people that fills up one wheelhouse.
Uh-huh.
So
Mhm.
would that be the 2 after the 2 that he brung in plus the 2?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, so there's
Correct.
4. I'd answer my own question. All right, there you
Yep.
go. I got
Good job.
okay. I'd answer my own question. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah,
Yeah, but that's real because other
yeah.
people are having those same questions in their mind, right?
Right,
Mhm.
right.
And so what really got me, and I always go back to this, the simplicity of it is something that makes this thing so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's simple, and when I grasped that, when I could feel that, I said, okay, we can do this. And when I did what Versena trained me to do, guess what? It worked, and those donations came in my back office immediately.
Mm.
Right. And so I'm saving. I'm like saving. I got over $5,100 in 28 days in this business. And so I'm gonna tell you, it works. And so I can train you to do what I did, right? Because I did it already. You're like, nobody can take you on a tour unless they've been there first. And so
Right.
I've already been there. And so I can actually train you on how to do exactly what I did. So if that's you and you want more money, than you have month, then call me. Listen, call us, call Versena. She gave you her number. I'll have my phone back tomorrow. Mine broke today, but I'll have my phone back. But you have my number, and we can talk, and I can help you go through this whole process. Listen, we want to be here every Sunday, because we want people making decisions for their life on Monday. On Sunday, we want people in the business, and on Monday, I want them talking to people at their job. I want them talking to people at the park while they walking. Girl, listen, I just got to something. Now, listen, you need to see this. Listen, that's what we want. We want to create the excitement that we are feeling. It's like it feels great knowing that you have residual money coming in on a daily basis that is able to pay your bills and help you build a business or whatever it is that your heart's desire. Like we're here for that, and we want to help you to achieve those goals. So please give us a call. We want to help. We want a listen. Here you go, Chuck. We want to make a testimony out of somebody that is a listener right now that is thinking about this. I listen. I will challenge you to call that number. Call Sister Versena. Let us show you that this works, and then we can be on this together next week. We can be on the on this show together next week and talking about the money that you've made, and then you will be able to share with people the excitement that we have, because this stuff is contagious. Right. Once you get that money flowing, you start feeling some kind of way.
Hey,
Listen.
hey, Jay, I got one more question too, because a lot of people, they talk about, and I hear it all the time too, about the pyramid schemes.
Mhm.
So let's talk about that. Let's clarify that and see. What do you say to the people that talk to you about that, or say it's a pyramid scheme?
Okay. So this is not a pyramid scheme. With a pyramid, somebody at the top is getting more money than the person at the bottom. And that's not the case, because everybody is coming in at the same level. Now, you can come in at a different level. You can come in at the halfway mark, which is what I did. And by coming in at the halfway mark, you pay the 25, the 50, the 150, and the 250. And instead of it taking you 31 days to reach the 4,000 wheelhouse, it takes you 16 days. So we call that the sweet spot. But again, everybody has the opportunity to do that. So no one is making more money than anyone else. So it's not a pyramid scheme. And it's not a Ponzi scheme. Crowdfunding is legal. It is not illegal. It is legal. And so that's what I say to that.
Okay, awesome. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, and pyramid to me is just an everyday corporation. If you really
It
look at it,
is.
you got your CEO, COO, and then everybody vice presidents, and then everybody falls below that. So, if you really look at it, a lot of times people say pyramid, but we work for a pyramid,
We
every
do.
day. But you don't realize it because they tell you one thing, so you can think another way. So,
Yes.
yeah, I've always knew that. I've always just looked at the whole structure of it. It's shaped just like a pyramid. So again, there you have it. So,
Well, you know what? One of the things that I heard Damon John say, he said that people pay you a salary so you can stop living, so you can stop thinking about and wanting to live your dreams. And
right.
so they pay you that salary so you don't focus on. They keep you in a needy, a mode of need, right? And so you don't have time to really focus in on your dreams. Like
Right.
if we took a census and really asked the real questions, around why are we not living our dreams? Why are we not really doing what it is that we talked about that we wanted to do when we was 12 and 15 and 20, when we was in our college dorm talking about we gonna do this and this. Are we doing that? And if we're not, why not? Why aren't we pursuing those dreams? What happened to those funny feelings? What happened to that desire to want to really be more than what it is that you are showing up at now? What happened to that? That something happened to that. And let me tell you something. Money plays a great part in you achieving those dreams, right? It does. It's something that we need. And the reason why I love this because we can do it together. I want you to think about, if you haven't heard about Black Wall Street, I want you to Google it tonight. It's all over YouTube. You can look at different things of it and how we work together. Listen, that's what we're doing here. And so if that's something that you are interested in, like, then give us a call. Because listen, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You know what I mean? We want to help you to reach your goals and dreams. That's what we want to do. We want to feel good, baby.
Right. Hey, let me ask you a question too. Now, as far as the age, any particular age in which you can start and which you cannot start, or because we might have some teenagers that might maybe want to invest or something like that. So I just want to know if there any age limitations, put it like that.
So there is no age limitation because we do have a decentralized wallet. So
Okay.
what that means to you is that if a person has the ability to have a cell phone and they can have a download an app for a wallet and they have a bank account, whether it's their bank account or the parent's bank account, it can be sent. So that
Okay.
answers your questions. There's no age limit.
Okay. We do have we got all great questions, but we have another question out there. And
Okay.
this is Kendra Moore. What's going on, lady? She says, if you start at the $250 level, how long does it take you to get to the 47K?
Okay, good question. And so I have an answer for you. So the 250 level again is the sweet spot. That means you paid the 250, the 150, the 50, and the 25. And when you add that all up, plus your $29.99, it's like just shy of $517 with cryptocurrency, 520. Now, what that does, normally a regular cycle will take you 31 days. But if you do that at the sweet spot, it's half the time, which is 16 days. Now, keep in mind, when we talk about the 47,000, that's you paying it forward for your two, and they don't have to come in at that level, so it doesn't matter. But that's you paying it forward to yours, and them paying it forward to theirs, and everybody paying it forward. And so we really are in control of the time. So listen to me when I say this. We are in control of the speed, meaning that we can get that done in a week. I did it in 2 weeks, but we can get it done in a week. So you tell me what it is you want to do, and I can tell you how we can do it. So it's just a conversation.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we got one more comment out there. My man Naeem Najib. He says, "Hey y'all, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you
Hello.
tuning in."
Naeem, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Come on, get some of this, brother. Yeah. You know what? I wanted to, I heard something on Saturday, Sister Versena, about this whole cryptocurrency, this movement, I'm gonna call it, right? And it's like and I guess the simplicity of how this sister broke it down was so awesome. She said it is like digital wallets are like a bank branch in your pocket, right? So that's what this whole crypto, I call it the crypto flow, but that's what this whole cryptocurrency um, ecosystem, affords you. This is not 1% or a 0.% on your money. This is like 700%. This is real. This is real. What they call it now is the people's money. This is the real people's money.
This is the real
Right
people's
here.
money.
Yeah, this is the real people's money right here. So if you're interested in even knowing more about that, I'm still learning. Sister Versena is sharing and teaching me as well. But if you even want to learn about that, my daughter asked me today. She said, "Dad, I see you doing. I like to get in that, And I said, "Absolutely." Now she's, getting ready to, graduate from high school, but she can see the simplicity. She said, "I could do that." She said, "I got, she said, me and my girls, we could rock this." She said, "I could drop this on social media and we can get this thing moving." I said, "What?" I said, "See, it's a child, children just, they take the guards off. They like, listen, they see it, they see the simplicity of it. They said, well, let's go do it." And that's why you have, 18-year-olds, 20 years old, now today making way more money than their parents. Because they don't have those constraints of, I can't get this and what I can't do. Now they don't even think like that. They like, listen, I drop this thing on social media and we can go to work. Like,
They know.
that's just what they doing. And they making. I know young people that are making $20,000 and $30,000 a month, and they're 27, 28, 30 years old. And they getting it.
And guys, this is just a form of duplication. So if I can do it, you can do it. All you have to do is duplicate what I did and get it done. And then you're receiving those donations.
Now, let me ask another question. Maybe because people might want to know this too. When you first come in, I don't care what I'm not speaking any specific level. But when you first come in, explain the process of which you do. Okay, you come in, then what? Then what happens from there?
Okay,
all the
so
way up
once
until you get your digital wallet up to that point.
Once you receive your digital wallet, you come in and then you pay it forward for your two to come in. The system is taking care of everything. It's fully automated. So if it says send a donation, you don't do anything. It's basically telling you what it's going to do. If it says you received a donation, it received it. It also paid to level you up to the next wheelhouse. So from the time you get in, you actually do not pull any money out until you reach that $4,000 wheelhouse. Because once you get to the $4,000 wheelhouse, then those donations are yours. So you're able to pull them out. So any donations that are not taking you into another wheelhouse belong to you.
Okay. All right. I got you. Okay. All right. And I got one more question too, from Lakia. She says, can a person who knows two pay them without telling them?
You can do that, but this is not a platform where you want to pay it forward to someone who is not involved. Because if you pay it forward for two and they don't know, then you have to pay it forward for their two, who you hopefully know. Because if you keep a they don't know mode, you're going to be doing all the work. And if you're a worker and you got 1,000 people, hey, come on, let's do it. But this is not somewhere where you throw your money at the platform.
Yeah.
This is a people platform. It's a people platform.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And that was good. And I want to say that was a good question,
Mm-hmm.
Lakia. I mean, I'm so glad that you're asking questions, you know, because these are questions that are not strange. We get a whole lot of different questions. But understand this. This is a personal development course with a compensation package, right? You're developing personally. And so your conversation, the people that you're talking to, all this, you know, and the stuff that we do. I mean, you know, Sister Versena and I, we can get together and talk about the goodness of the Lord, and you know, and we get into personal development stuff and all that. And so we have times we actually do that. And so when I hear people say that they can't get to and all that says to me is that there's room for growth, there's room for development. And the biggest room in the world is the room for improvement. And we all can improve in some way or another. So one of the journeys that I think, Sister Lakia, that would help you in this is even the personal development portion of what it is that we do. You know, that's part of this whole process of helping people to, you know, become the best version of themselves so they can become more attractive, right? You know, because money is a currency. It's moving. It's, you know, it's happening. But, you know, the people that marshal the movement of the money are people that are developed, that have grabbed hold of the personal development where they can attract people from different ways. So it's a great thing. And so I encourage you to come on board and listen, take this ride with us. Come on, take this ride with us. And I'm appealing to everybody. Take this ride with us. Right? What you got to lose? You ain't got nothing to lose because we getting paid over here.
Cool. I mean, I think you answered pretty much the questions I had. Like I said, I don't see any more coming through right now. And but you know what I can do is I can't give your number out again now. Can you start off with, I go with JL's first, and then we'll go with Versena's after that. So, but let's go ladies first. Ladies first. What is your number? I'm sorry. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I had you were on mute. I apologize for that.
It's okay. Okay, so my number is 316-293-8533. Again, that number is 316-293-8533. And I will tell you this, if you call and you get a voicemail, I call everybody back because I don't owe any collectors. I don't owe any bills.
That's a good one. And JL, where can they reach you at?
Now, again, my phone. So
I gotta spell Versena's name wrong. Lord have mercy.
That's okay. An A instead of an S.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what I was thinking about. Oh, let's see. A in front of what I put there? Okay.
You put an S at the end of Versena.
Got you.
That's okay. Yeah. They know.
Yep.
Yeah.
My hand.
And let me say this. It has been such a pleasure working with my sister here. You know, my wife loves her. I mean, them two can stay on the phone forever when they talk. You know? And it's just a beautiful thing just to just to work with, you know, my sister, and she pours into me, I pour into her. We just have a great time just helping and talking to one another. And it's a beautiful thing. And like I said, we got a nice size group. Our group is growing. I mean, it's strong. And this is what we do. And so, you know, we want to create this whole Black Wall Street movement, you know, through this company. And we're really, if you can't tell, we are really excited about the possibilities of what it is that, you know, this will bring to people. So we're really excited, man. And thank you so much, Chuck, for bringing this on, man.
Yes.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. I mean, anything that can help, you know, the communities out there, anything that, you know, you're talking about growth or, you know, getting anything, room for improvement. This is what we do here at Feel Good Talk. So we find all the possibilities that are out there that can help someone, and this is what we do. We share it. So again, like I said, you're going to have, you know, everybody has their naysayers, everybody has this, but at the end of the day, is your decision to make on what you want to do. And I feel as though, hey, if you got something positive to say and positive to distribute throughout, the universe, then why not? So that's why I let you, I say, yeah, come on, do what you do.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
and again, if you want to come on Sundays, hey, we can make that happen. It's not a problem at all. So we'll talk behind the scenes and we'll get that thing, we'll get it rolling. So
Okay.
yeah. So I'm
Awesome.
looking forward to it. Because we definitely need to know about this financial freedom. And you're right. As far as I work in corporate. I mean, I've been in utilities for years, and it takes a lot of your time because you are pacified with a substantial amount of money.
Mhm.
So at the same time, you still try to live your dreams, but you have to limit how much you enjoy your dreams because of the fact that you have to work, put in those hours.
Yeah.
Again, I'm getting to a point now where I'm tired of the everyday hustle and bustle, and I just want to do my own thing. So I definitely appreciate this. It's something I'll definitely take a look into and see, how it can benefit myself, and other people around me. So
Amen. That's all.
yeah,
And you know what? I'm gonna share this. Um, you know, you build a life like a life from 9 to 5,
mm-hmm.
but you build a lifestyle from 5 o'clock to 3 a.m. in the morning.
I like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what millionaires build a lifestyle
Mm.
from 5 to 3 a.m. And so that's why we up all hours of the night doing 3-way calls,
Mm-hmm.
doing Zoom calls, getting it done. Because guess what? We trying to get it, man. You
Right.
know,
Mm-hmm.
we build muscles, man. We getting it done, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this thing is all about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
Well, I'm excited too, and like I said, I'm glad to have everyone aboard. Versena, yourself, JL. I appreciate you even coming on, the platform and share that. You know what I mean? So again, I'm
Absolutely.
looking forward to what's in store and what we can do together, and make this thing happen. And hopefully, we'll have some testimonies. You come on if someone does decide to join. You come on, and they'll be able to come on and talk about their testimony, and
Yes.
everybody know it's real. You know what I mean?
I'm believing that that's gonna happen, Sister Versena. That
All
somebody's gonna pick up that phone
right.
and they're gonna say, I'm your guy or I'm your girl. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm excited.
Let,
Come
let's
and
go.
let's make co-op 50/50 a household name. Let's do it.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. I mean, that was awesome. One thing before we get out of here, I just got to let everybody know exactly where they can find us. So I got to always shout that out. They can find us on LinkedIn at Feel Good Talk, Facebook at Feel Good Talk, YouTube at FGT, Mind, Body, Soul, and Business, Instagram at Feel.Good Talk, and you can email us at feelgoodtalk113 at gmail.com. So definitely check us out. And I do have to do one more thing before we get out of here. And I want to give a shout out to all the shows that we do have available here at Feel Good Talk. And we have the live shows. The live shows we have here are the Feel Good Talk Glove 101 on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. That's with my main man, Naeem Najee. He talks about the universal principles of love. So definitely check him out. Awesome. If you don't know what love is, you'll find it all right here. Also, we have Let's Talk About It on Thursdays with Kendra Moore and Izzy Meditates. That's on at 7 p.m. On Fridays, we got my man William Dickerson, Williams World. That's Friday at 6 p.m. He always got some hot topics going on there. And on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have Jamila J's Girl Talk. She's straight out of the West Coast. She comes out of California. And also, right out of the West Coast, we have Give Me Some Sugar, Baking with Steven on Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. He's coming straight out of Arizona. Then we have our pre-recorded shows. We got Mindfulness Mondays with Izzy Meditates on Mondays at 9 a.m. She gives you that meditation to make you get through your day. And again, meditation is some long meditations, but she has these short meditations that are really, really great and unique. So definitely check her out. We also have Words from the Heart with Shayna Gordine. That's Tuesdays at 9 a.m. She's always giving you some words of inspiration, some encouragement, just to get through your day. Then we have More Life with Essential Oils on Wednesday at 9 a.m. with Kendra Moore. She's an essential oils coach, and you wouldn't believe what essential oils do for the mind, the brain, everything, your whole body. So definitely check her out. And then on Saturdays, we have something for the kids, Cassandra's Corner. That's Saturday at 10 a.m. She's sometimes she's interviewing young kid entrepreneurs, or sometimes she's doing arts and crafts or just reading a book. So definitely check her out. This for the kids. That's Cassandra's Corner Saturday at 10 a.m. So we definitely have something here for everybody. And that was a lot to take in at one time. And it always gets me tongue tied when I talk about it. But again, that's feel good talk, and that's what we do. So again, hey, we appreciate y'all coming on here talking about Co-op 50/50. And before we get out here, we got any last words? We'll start off with ladies first. Versena, I got you. Oh, she done went off. The phone must have went out on her. So we'll start with JL. JL, any last words you want to say before we get on out of here?
Absolutely. I want to share something that Les Brown shared with me years ago. And I talked about this on your show before. I think it was some time ago, but he says simply this. He said, if you want anything bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it. And if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it. But if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it and lose all your terror, your fear of the opposition for it. And then if you simply go after this thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern for tenacity, and neither cold, poverty, famish, or gall, sickness or pain or body or brain can keep you away from this thing you want. If dogged and grim you besiege and beset it with the help of God, I believe you're going to get it. Did you hear what I said, bro?
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Hey, I wish I could repeat that.
Hey, man. It's part of the personal development.
There you go.
It's part of being a more better you, a more attractive you. I read books every day. I'm listening to, my car is my, personal development tool. When I get my car, I don't listen to all kind of crazy music. I listen to Les Brown. I got T.D. Jakes. I got so many teachers. I'm just making my mind up in the morning. Who's going to be my teacher this morning?
All right, brother. Hey, man, it's always awesome talking to you. And again, Versena, thank you. I guess she had to leave anyway. She had an 8 o'clock call. She had another call too. So that's what that was. So again, hey man, thanks, and we'll definitely be in touch. Again, this is Feel Good Talk, Mind, Body, Soul, and Business. I'm your host, Charles Brakely, along with my man J.L. And actually, we have Versena, but she's off right here. But we're getting out of here. Have a great night. Be blessed out there. Peace.